what's going on, everybody? Dale Valor here with another MVD exclusive video. All right, so here's the deal, man. I wanted to put this video together because I see so many guys talking about, what if you're shy? What if you're a little more on the introverted side? Like how can you navigate the dating scene and the field out there and be able to do all that while being shy, right? And so there's a common misconception that you got to be Mr. Popular. I mean, that helps, and I'm not going to lie to you, it does help. You got to be super talkative, you got to be super outgoing and super extroverted in order to make it happen. Look, I'm, again, not going to lie to you. Those things are helpful, but it doesn't mean that that's what you have to do, okay? So, look, if you are a little more on the shy side, okay, that's okay. There's things that you can do to work around that. That's what we're going to get into here today, right now. Let's go. Number one, no, you don't, but push your limits, man. Look, if you're in your comfort zone, okay, and this is your comfort zone, stretch that comfort zone out a little bit, okay, to where you're a little more comfortable. If you're uncomfortable leaving your house, you have a lot of work to do, right? I mean, and I'm not saying anything that you don't already know, okay? But if you can start to learn to just be able to have a conversation with people, as opposed to, like, you have to go around and talk to everybody and talk to every girl and, oh, there's a cute girl, let's go approach. And normally, that I would advocate that, okay? But if you're the type of guy that's more introverted, more laid back, and on the shy side, okay, that might not be feasible for you right now, okay? But what is feasible is being able to carry a conversation with people. Because if, say you're at a party, for instance, there's a few people there you know. I mean, obviously somebody invited you there. You don't just show up at random parties, especially if you're shy, right? So, thing is, you're at this party. Some people are going to talk to you. Regardless of how shy or quiet you are, some people are going to talk to you. When they do, make sure that you can carry on a conversation with that person. And there's things that you can work on to help you do that. Look for conversational threads. If they say, oh, hey, Bill, or whatever your name is, I heard that you got a new job. And you're like, yeah, I did get a new job, actually. And they're like, oh, cool, how do you like it? I like it good. It pays my bills. It's awesome. And then expound on it a little bit more, right? Say what you like about that job. Be a little more descriptive about it. Then they're probably going to chime in with, like, oh, yeah, you know what? At my job, I really like when we do this. Now, the conversational threads are starting to open because maybe you don't know what that guy does or that girl, right? You don't know what they do at work or what kind of work they do. So now you can be like, oh, so tell me a little bit more about that. What is it exactly that you do? Start asking questions, start being curious. It's more about being interested than it is being interesting, okay? Because look, if you act interested, they are going to find you interesting by default, okay? So it's just something to keep in mind. All right, we're gonna get number two. Let's get it. Number two, build a social circle. Man, look, if you are on the shy side and it's hard for you to go out and get out and talk to random girls and things like that, you know what? If you start developing your social circle and having people close to you who know other people as an extension, you're going to get to know these other people, okay? Now, we talk about social circle quite a bit on this channel. And so there's all kinds of examples of how to put it together and all that kind of thing. But look, here's the deal. With that social circle, your life improves if those people are actively doing things. I say it all the time, man. You are the sum total of the 5 people that you're around the most. So make those people count, man. Don't just have anybody as part of your social circle. Try to look for ways to incorporate yourself into people who are active and people who are doing things and have things going on for themselves. That way, now you can be a part of what they're doing. And as an extension, get to know the people that they know and things like that. And it's more of a warm, welcoming introduction as opposed to a cold approach, okay? So that's the deal, man. Put that social circle together, and we're going to get into number 3. Let's get it. Just wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so now. Why? Because look, the information here is essential for you to get out here and start leveling up your dating life, leveling up your professional life, and leveling up your life in general, man. So look, subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody that you know needs to see it, and I know that you do. Give us a thumbs up. All that good stuff, man. And also, August 28th, we're going to be doing our live Zoom event that we do every single month on the last Saturday of the month. And this one's going to be about, now that things are opening up, you can get back out a little bit, start meeting some new people. How are you going to do that when you've been locked in a cage for the last 16 months or however long, right? So look, that's what we're going to cover, is shaking off the rust. All right, so that's the deal, man. We're going to hop back into the video. Let's get it. Number 3, use your social skills when it counts. Man, look, I've known many individuals who are on the more introverted side of the scale, okay? And you know, it's one of those things, I'm more of an extroverted kind of guy, and so it's really kind of hard for me to understand it. But just because I don't fully understand it doesn't mean that I don't empathize with it, okay? So what I understand and what I've been told is that just, you know, being overly social exhausts you, and you need your downtime alone to kind of, you know, recharge that battery a little bit. Well, here's the deal. That battery is going to be charged at a certain point in time. It's like this, man. The camera that I've got right now, okay, it has battery life. Well, if I just keep this thing on, it's going to run out of that battery and I won't be able to do this video, right? So thing is, if I plug it in, it charged up, it's ready to go until it's not, all right? When you're charged up and ready to go, take advantage of the situations and the moments that present themselves to you, okay? You don't have to go out, you know, 7 days a week trying to, like, you know, kick it with every girl here, there, and everywhere. And then, you know, you find yourself an hour in, you're like, oh God, I can't go on, you know? Just do it when you can, when you feel up to it. But push yourself a little bit further than you may be accustomed to or a little bit comfortable with, okay? So in other words, it's a Friday night and you're feeling good. You're feeling like, you know, get out here and talk to some people and things like that. Me and some buddies from my social circle, we're going to go to this bar. Okay, cool. Now, look, if 2 hours of interacting with people, you know, your friends and strangers and so on and so forth, if 2 hours is kind of your limit before you're pretty much burnt out, man, maybe go 2.5 hours. Just try to push it. You know, I'm not saying, you know, like, okay, you got to show up at 9 p.m. and you got to be there till 2:30 in the morning. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, get there at 9, at 11, you're kind of hitting that wall. Try to go to 11:30. Just try, you know? And then at a certain point in time, man, you may feel more comfortable longer because you've been stretching that comfort zone a little bit, okay? In the comment section, what I want you to do is let me know, are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? And if you're an introvert, how do you handle social situations? How do you, you know, basically get out there and do what you got to do and push yourself? That is what I would like to know, because the thing is, man, I'm not super educated on the introversion side of things, and you might be breaking down some knowledge to me that would be very useful, okay? So, all right, we're gonna get to number 4. Let's go. Number 4, dating apps. All right, I mean, this seems like the likely or the common sense answer, right? I mean, everything that I read online and I do try to educate myself on people that are introverted and things like that, because just for what I do, right? And so I read forums and things like that, and it seems like the the go-to for people who are shy and that kind of thing is dating apps, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? I'm endorsing it right now. But if you're gonna do it right. Take the right kind of pictures, man. Make sure your pictures tell a story. You don't want just, here I am riding the wall. You don't want that picture. Get pictures of you going and doing things that you like to do. The old adage, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, make those 1,000 words count. You know what I'm saying? Make it be something that people are interested in. Okay? When you're conversating, when you get matches and all that kind of stuff, man, don't fall into the trap of we're going to talk on here. Get her off of there. Get her into the real world, to know the real world you on some level. Because if you don't, look, man, you are just words on a screen. She may as well be texting a robot. You're not a real person. She knows that logically that you are, but thing is, emotionally, you're not. You don't count. You don't matter until you do. So make yourself matter by presenting yourself in the real world so she can visualize being a part of your reality. So listen, guys, we talked about social circle a little while back in the video. We put a video together that talks about social circle really deep, how to put it together, how to foster it, how to nurture it, how to make it grow, and to use it to your benefit, that you can get value out of that, and you can add value to others by simply having that social circle. All right, so go check that video out, and I will see you there.